I want you to get together.
Respond to. So I'm going to jump ahead now and I'm going to share the screen with you guys and I'm going to share this article I found, which I just thought was fascinating. And it was so odd how I came across this. Um, I can't even remember. I don't even know, but I found this article on the Daily Mail online somehow, and I honestly can't remember how this came across to me at all, but it did, and here we are. Let me just close these ads everywhere because it's just annoying. Um, but yeah, it fits the theory, it fits the bill of everything I'm talking about. I'm not surprised that this is happening. But if you look at this here, you can see it on the screen, and we'll just go through it together, okay? So it says here, inside a dark harlequin satanic ritual, worshippers in black robes and clown noses purge themselves of emotional baggage in Prague. Okay. So followers of the Church of Satan claim their religion is just like any other faith. Pictures show members waving wands, walking in the dark, and sitting around symbols drawn on the floor. Photos were taken in Prague, the Czech Republic, by local photographer David Tyzinski. Unsettling images of Satan followers wearing clown noses and long dark robes performing a nighttime ceremony have been revealed in a series of photos. The men, who appear made up like Pennywise the dancing clown from Stephen King's horror book It, are pictured taking part in dark harlequin-style ritual in the suburbs of Prague, Czech Republic. The group, photographed by David Stinsky, is said to believe in individualism and worship the Czechoslovakian Temple of Satan. The Church of Satan does not believe in the devil. Oh, here we go. Nor a Christian or Islamic notion of Satan. Satanists are atheists who consider themselves as being the most important person in the universe and are thus sometimes said to worship themselves. They do not perform sacrifices, but can take part in ritual practices to purge themselves of unwanted emotional baggage that might be hindering a daily pursuit of joy in life, according to the church. Yeah, so doing this, sitting in a satanic sigil imbued uh circle with candles and a chalice here with God knows what in it. Okay. While dressed like clowns in robes in a dark room, chanting horrible things and reading out of old tomes. This is classic atheist behavior. I can't walk into anywhere without seeing atheists just doing this all the time, right? And all these people who don't believe in God or religion, they're just constantly doing these satanic rituals dressed like clowns, aren't they? This is typical atheist behavior. This is what you see in the universities in every science class. This is what's going on, guys. This is I hate this stupid gaslighty thing they always say. It's like, oh, we don't really believe in the devil. We're just atheists who worship ourselves. How is doing any of this worshipping yourself? Does this look like self-worship to you? Or does this look like adulation and veneration and an attempt to communicate with something else outside of themselves? I think the latter is more believable. But yeah, these guys have leaned into the Hatman wearing red nose, white skin, typical aesthetic veneration makeup to get further connections with the spirit realm and communicate with demons. That's what they're really doing. But to the public, they describe it as, oh, we're just atheists. Yeah, we're just doing these silly little rituals to symbolically purge ourselves of negative energy, man. That's all we're doing. Yeah, right. There's better ways to purge yourself of negative energy. Why don't you go for a run or something? Like, you can go just walk around in the forest and touch some grass, you know, that might make you feel a bit better, make you calm you down a little bit, you know. There are other ways to feel a bit better and get rid of all the bad thoughts than, I don't know, chanting around a circle full of satanic sigils and dressing like clowns. There's other ways, there's easier ways, you know. But they're liars, they're just liars, and they're trying to make us, they're trying to like make out like it's gaslighting at its finest. It's kind of like, oh, you're crazy to think we believe in the devil, even though we're clearly doing all these satanic, devilish things while putting our fingers on a Baphomet symbol. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, we don't worship the devil. No, 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 I'm just an atheist. Now, give me a minute while I sing my chant to Baphomet. It's gaslights. They make us think we're crazy. We're the crazy ones for pointing out the obvious. You know what I mean? That's what this is all about. Anyway, Tczynski, 28, was invited into the house on the edge of Prague to document the group who have been practicing satanic and hoodoo rituals for the past 25 years. Hoodoo rituals, they mean voodoo rituals. Okay, hoodoo is a stupid, modernized version of voodoo, which is voodoo is another example of this. It's Haitian practice. It's satanic worship basically that emanates from Africa. Okay, this is where it comes from the Vodun religions as well, and it's icon ancestor spirit worship mixed in with Freemasonry, mixed in with French icon Catholicism as well. It's an odd blend. Okay, but it's basically African ancestor spirit worship with a Catholic, um, Freemasonic overlay. Right, as a result of the the African slaves going over by the French colonists. Okay, so you get this odd look, right? But to say they're practicing hoodoo is like the New Orleans version of voodoo, which is originated from Haitian voodoo, which comes from African ancestor spirit worship. So yeah, these guys are quite literally just copying, if they do hoodoo, Haitian voodoo, okay, which again is communication with spirits in order for power and rituals and to gain information, and it's the job of channeling spirits. So they're dressing like clowns and wearing these hats, just like, I don't know, Baron Samedi here from the Vodou religion. People dress this way to channel this specific spirit, and they smoke cigars and drink rum to please the spirit because that's what the spirit wants. Okay, but this is a Nephilim spirit. This is a serpent hybrid spirit. Okay, so they're just dressing the same way they do to channel the same entity, but they're hiding behind the circus version of the Hatman, which is the ringleader. Okay, let's see what we get here. Of the circus, it's the same character, it's the same thing. Okay, and the ringleader is the orchestrator of the ritual. It's King Solomon, the Lord of the Ring, crown represented by the hat. That's what this is. So this guy is here with the hat, the orchestrator of the ritual, the ringleader of the circus. Okay, King Solomon is orchestrating the ritual, and the clowns are the demons he is trying to summon. So you have these people around him dressed like clowns because they are going to be the channels for the demons he is attempting to summon. It's all there in one symbolic ritual, okay? They dress this way as a tool, and they're publicly showing you. They're showing you what they're doing. They're not even hiding it, you know? But they hide behind this mythologized, stupid lie that we're just atheists having a laugh. Please. Come on, give us some credit. You know, I know you think Christians are all just fucking, like, stupid. Like, I'm sorry for swearing, by the way, guys, but this stuff gets me angry. And I know you just think we're like ignorant backwater, Bible bashing, like ignorant fools who clearly aren't going to catch on. But give us some credit. We're not, you know, we weren't all raised in some Baptist church somewhere where we didn't know anything outside of our Sunday school teachings. Like, I wasn't even raised a Christian. I came in it late. You know, some of us know a thing or two, and it's kind of like they have this bigotry of low expectations. They think we're so stupid that we're never going to figure out what's going on, you know, and they post articles like this and laugh about it to our face. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like, these idiots. They actually think we're atheists. You know what I mean? Like, they don't even know why we're dressing like clowns. They just think we're, you know, it's like, they think it's a bit of fun and we're just being silly. Little do they know, and they can probably get off on it, you know. But look at this. This guy's taking it deadly serious. Like, he knows what he's doing. Like, but to the public, this just seems silly, right? Uh, I don't know. Looking like dark clowns, they apparently walked into a public place after midnight, showing no emotions at all, didn't talk, and went to the nearest cemetery. Yeah, that's normal atheist behavior, isn't it? Let's go do some necromancy late at night, dressed like clowns. Yeah, sure. Look at these guys. What a mess. Yeah, so they call this the Dark Harlequin, or the Aklanatcha. Performed in deep caves or streets, forests, and jungles. 8 new silver candles are placed in a circle, a silver cup, elixir, and drums help set the scene. Again, typical atheist behavior. Why wouldn't you do it? Why wouldn't an atheist be carrying around the silver chalice and a bit of chalk for any moment, you know? There are 3 basic types of satanic ritual outlined in the Satanic Bible. For compassion for oneself and others. Yeah, right. For lust, to release unrequisite sexual urges, and destruction, to cleanse oneself of anger towards someone who has done you an injustice. So, in order to forgive somebody, you need to perform a satanic ritual. You can't just let it go and give it to God. You can't just forgive. That's odd. You know, in order to gain compassion for other people, you need to perform a ritual. That's odd. That's a shame that you have to do that. And the fact that you are so riddled with lusts and sexual urges and desires that are so all encompassing in your mind that you need to do a ritual to alleviate yourself of those feelings and thoughts. Again, that's sad. You know, you do know you can be born again and deal with all of these problems by giving yourself over to Christ. Okay, none of these silly rituals necessary. He's done it all for you. You know, you don't have to do any of that. Like, it's all pointless. And it's all, well, it's vanity, isn't it? Yeah. The group performing its ritual because I want to kill the stereotype. They're all about individualism and they want happy lives. Yeah, you know, you can still be an individual and have a relationship with Christ. You know, God doesn't want worker drones who are all the same as each other. You know, he wants each individual as he's created them to live up to their full potential and have their own purpose in the body of Christ. Not for everyone to be a homogenous grey blob, which is what sadly a lot of churchianity has become and has come to represent Christendom as a whole. It's kind of these false dichotomies run throughout these arguments, back and forth, don't they? There's nothing really dark in the stereotype. When they are finished, they hop in their cars and drive back to their families. Yeah, this is messed up. Oh, nothing weird about this. Oh, we're just good people, you know, who we don't need, you know, we're just good people who do rituals for compassion and to destroy our anger and rage and for forgiveness while walking through this bloody stained door which looks like you've murdered somebody with a decapitated head above it. Oh yeah, you're good people. You're clearly just good people doing harmless rituals for fun to alleviate yourself of negative energies. That's what you're doing, right? Yeah, I am not buying that for 1 second. And people who do, come on, snap out of it. They're lying to you and laughing about it. They're playing on your ignorance and your gullibility. You know, that's what they're doing at the end of the day. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I found the original artist. He has a whole thing on here, and here's more images of what was going on. A bit more high def if you want to check it out. David Tazinski. Most of the images you just saw there, but they're here as well. It's a joke, isn't it? At the end of the day, the way they talk about it is kind of like, shut up, shut up. Yeah, you're just atheists who worship self. Yeah, people who like love themselves and worship themselves and just want to be good people don't do this. It's not necessary, is it? You know, you're quite clearly demon channeling satanic worshippers who are just overt. You're doing it in an obvious, very obvious overt sense. That's all, hiding behind the masks of irony or something like that. But what you're doing here is literal, legit rituals. Just like the Vodan religions do the exact same thing. Okay, it's no different. You're just hiding behind the mask of the clown from a public perspective to make it seem like you are just silly atheists having a laugh and the devil isn't real and we know that and we're just having a joke. We're clowning around, playing on the exoteric understanding of the symbol of a clown to hide behind it so the public thinks Satanists believing the devil is just funny, it's just silly. These people are clowning, the devil's not real and they know it. They're just funny clowns, they're just people having a laugh. No, they are quite literally wearing the correct costumes necessary to channel demons more effectively. And you don't know it. You don't know that. It's hidden from you. But they know it. They know it very well. And it probably works for them very well because it's worked for all these ancestor spirit worship cultures for a very long time. You know, it's worked for them. Why would it suddenly stop working for us just because we're in the West? They know what they're doing. Do we?
I want you to get together.